It's Misty here from TheJollyFatElf. Thank you so much for joining me. So in today's video, I'm remaking another card. Now, I don't know if I remade it exactly like the old one. I can't remember if I remade it exactly like the old one, if I changed it up a little bit. I don't know, but we're making a kind of faux neon holiday card. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know, for probably, what, 6 or 8 months, I did faux neon Friday, where every week I made a card using black and along with some of the brights from Stampin' Up! At the time. So I really wanted to recreate this card because you guys know I love non-traditional Christmas colors. So before we head over to our craft table, don't forget to subscribe, ring the notification bells. I'm uploading a holiday card every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday through December 24th. And yeah, I have a Facebook group and a Facebook page, and I also have Instagram. So if you want to help vote on future cards for the holiday card series, be sure to check out both of those. But that's it. So all that to say, let's head over to the craft table and we'll get started. This card goes super fast. So I'm using the Oh What Fun die and the Snowflakes dies from Hello Bluebird, and I'm just using my Tim Holtz craft pick to take out all the paper that was already left in there. I probably haven't cleaned these out since the last time I used them. And I have a paw magnet there. I will try to remember Tiddly Inks. She has a shop on Etsy. She does 3D printing, and she's where I got the bowl and my magnetic die holders, and I love them. I have 2 of them and I keep them on my desk to hold my dies. So, as I mentioned, I used to do faux neon Friday, and those were, it was a green, was it cucumber green? What was that green called? I don't remember. Anyway, it was like green, Bermuda Bay, a yellow, a lime green, a purple, and a red. So, as I mentioned before, I have a bag of colored cardstock scraps that I keep on my desk, and I just kind of went through and pulled things out. The main thing you're going to want for this are the Sizzix adhesive sheets. I've gone on and on and on about these Sizzix adhesive sheets. They are just so good, and they come in handy so you don't have to fiddle with a lot of glue or anything like that. So I'm just picking out my colors, finding the colors that I want, and then I'm deciding on which one's going to go with which die. So I've decided to do the outline, and I want to say this is Melon Mambo. And we're going to go ahead and not put any Sizzix adhesive behind that because it doesn't really need it. So I'm using the Oh What Fun die on this sheet because this sheet already has the Sizzix adhesive on the back. Since it's a scrap, I've just kept it to the side knowing someday I would need it. And then I'm just going to cut down the cardstock to fit the size of the dies that I'm going to use. And I really love how this one turned out. The last one I did had a sentiment from Lawn Fawn, and I still actually have that sentiment die, so you may see it come up again sometime in the holiday card series. But these kinds of cards are so much fun. There's no stamping involved. You're literally just die cutting, and you can make this traditional if you want to. Like, you can make these if you have foil paper, cut them out with foil. You can really go the distance with this kind of card. And it's not like they're hard. It's just a little time consuming with all of the paper and stuff like that. But if you just use the whole sheet and a whole sheet of paper and you just cut out a ton at a time, it'll go so much quicker. So once I get all of these done and adhere, excuse me, I'm adhering them on the other side with washi tape. I'm going to run those through my Gemini cutting machine. Excuse me. And then we're going to move on to making the card. So I have a piece of black cardstock that I'm going to cut down to 4 1/4 by 5. No, 4 1/4 by 11. I'm going to score it at 5.5. Oy vey. And then I have some white layers that a layer that I'm going to adhere on the inside, adhere on the inside. What is my brain today? I do not know. Excuse me. That's off camera, but that's something you guys have seen me do 1,000,001 times. And I have to be able to see. So I keep that closer to my face so I can see. And I'm just using some tape runner to adhere the card layer to the card layer to the inside. And then I'm going to start by adhering the sentiment first. So here is our pink kind of outline layer, and I'm going to bring in that Tim Holtz pick to take out each of the letters. So this is another reason you're going to want to use the adhesive sheets, because this cuts out, I mean, you can see just how thin that is and just how delicate they are. And trying to put glue on that would just I would probably get frustrated and throw the whole thing in the trash, which is that's not the goal of this. Excuse me. So again, just kind of picking it up, and that's the great thing about the adhesive sheets. They are double-sided, so it puts adhesive on each side, so it adheres to the paper, the original paper, and then it adheres to the other paper. And I managed to get them straight. Who am I? I don't even know. I did lose the dot, but at least I found the exclamation mark, because I was like, where did the exclamation mark go? I'm searching all over my desk, and then I finally found it. This desk was, whoa. I'm not even gonna lie. This desk was so messy. I'm a messy crafter. Leave me a comment down below if you're a crafter, letting me know if you are someone whose craft area looks pristine when you're done, or if it looks like a hurricane hit. I'd like to know. Okay, so now it's all about just adhering the snowflakes. So I'm using the pokey tool to get the paper out. You could also use the, I believe Sizzix has it's like a foam with a roller that you can also use. I just find this to be, less time consuming and less messy. And I'm just picking up the snowflakes and just kind of putting them around where I want them. And I'm going to bring in the sentiment. There we go. And I'm going to kind of place them around where I want them. I want to make sure that I don't have colors beside each other. I'm trying to make sure that I have an odd number of snowflakes. You guys know I will like the rule of 3. Any kind of odd, 3, 5, 7, all of them. So just kind of making sure that I get them a little all over the place. So I ended up doing all of these colors, but I also went ahead and brought in some white. That's not something I remember doing in the last card, but I really like how it looked on this one. And again, just something that pops off that black. I just love it also. I just love this. I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. It fits the sentiment. It's unexpected. And again, if you just sat down and cut out a ton of these would make really quick and simple cards. A set of note cards for a friend, and it doesn't even have to be snowflakes and Christmas. It could be anything. This color story is just so fun. And like I said, it's basically faux neon. So if you have like friends who are, babies in the 80s or just enjoy the 80s, etc. So I purchased some double-sided foam, double-sided adhesive foam, and I am going to bring in the outline die, and I'm going to cut out that piece of foam. So someone asked me how I was able to do this with the Gemini. The thing you want to make sure of is that you cut it out so there's pressure. So I really struggled the first time I tried to use the thicker foam when I made the extra Santas. But again, I'm going to share with you a dedicated video to how I was able to kind of cut out more foam and stretch those Queen & Company kits, because the refills are a little spendy, and this was just a little bit easier for me. And I had to run that through several times, but I'm going to use my craft tool to pick out the parts that I don't need. And then we're just going to take the adhesive off and get this adhered exactly where I want it. Now, I don't mind the white because, again, I like the pop of white against the black, but I believe you can buy these in black, or you could take, a Copic or whatever kind of alcohol marker, Sharpie, etc. that you have, and you could color around the outside of the foam. It's completely up to you. Like I said, I don't mind the white against it because I like the way that it sticks out. So I'm just adhering off the backer and I'm getting that adhered. And then I'm going to bring in these fun little snowflakes that came in a Spellbinders kit a few years ago. And I'm just using the glue from Stamp Anything and my little pokey tool to just kind of get these adhered all over everywhere. I thought about bringing in some Nuvo, but I decided to let the sequins be what shines. And these cute little snowflake stars, whatever you want to call them. And after I get those adhered, that's it. It was a quick and simple card again, but really impactful. I love the color scheme. I love the sentiment. I love those Hello Bluebird snowflakes. But yeah, that's it. So thank you so much for joining me today. Leave me a comment down below letting me know what you think of this color story or this card. If you haven't already, I hope you'll consider subscribing. Have a good day, night, weekend, wherever you are. I love your faces, and I'll see you Monday for another video. Bye for now.